Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Sip the Chai podcast with
Bridget,
Izzy,
Jack,
and Bailey.
why do you say, and Bailey.
be sure to follow us on Instagram, give us a rating whether you're listening on Spotify or Apple, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Sip the Chai Podcast. I'm stretching. My back needs
Oh,
cracked.
you literally were stretching.
I can step on it later if you want.
Okay.
Okay,
Do the
last week we played the headphone challenge, and that was really fun.
Do you have submissions?
But
this
we
time?
went so overtime last episode.
I know.
Do you have submissions?
It's
Anna?
so long.
This week we'll be reading a few listener submissions of their worst date ever.
Oh.
I've never been on
We
a
have
date.
some interesting stories.
That's what you say every time.
The fact that
they are interesting.
why are we reading stories about that if none of us have ever been on a date?
It's not our stories, it's the listener stories.
Yeah, but it's like weird.
How?
Because you're jealous of
Oh, and
no,
me and
Because you're
Izzy.
jealous that they've
No.
gone on dates and you haven't?
Me and Izzy have a shark and squid squishmallow.
This is not a squid. This is called a stingray.
It's the same.
Do you
thing.
know what animal this is? Squids do not look like this. They have tentacles.
What? Shut up.
How many tentacles?
Okay.
Squids?
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know how many squids have. I know octopuses have 8.
Squids have like...
Everybody knows that
I don't know how much-
octopuses have 8.
I don't know how many squids
I thought they
actually
had
have.
8 too.
But they do.
Do they?
I don't
Then
know
what's
how
the
many-
difference between a squid and an octopus?
No. Squids
Because
don't
their
have
their
8.
brains are like taller.
Squids don't have 8. And squids...
Oh,
like,
guys.
have, like,
Wait,
10.
let me ask
No.
Siri, guys.
Okay.
How many tentacles do squids have?
Squids have 2 tentacles.
2?
and
What?
arms.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is from Miss
Also-
Patel.
Oh, they have 8 arms.
Hold on. Time out.
Guys,
So
speaking
10.
of,
I was
guys,
right.
speaking
Listen,
of the listener
listen.
submissions of their worst dates, my story is actually about a bad date.
Cool.
Wow.
Well, time out.
Coincidence.
Time out. Listen. A squid... octopuses have, like, the heads that, like, Hank has in Finding Dory. Okay? Squids have, like, the big, giant head with one eye.
Do squids have one eye?
Google
No,
a
they
picture of a
don't.
squid.
Oh, squids also have like the really big claw mouth things.
Picture of a squid.
No, they don't. What are you talking about? Their mouths are on like the bottom.
Yeah, like under their tentacles.
Look. Yeah, see, they only have one eye.
Ew.
Yeah, guys,
Let me
don't...
see.
Guys,
No, look at this one. It's on 2 different. It's on like the sides of their
No,
heads.
it's one eye.
Those look nasty.
See, they have 2. It's just on the sides of their head.
Regular, but that's
Ew,
one
imagine
species.
imagine swimming and then just a squid like comes up on you. That'd be like terrifying.
But most of those pictures were like giant squids.
Well, giant squids. I'm pretty sure
Ew,
too.
that's
Like
gross.
octopuses can camouflage.
You know what I'm scared for? Like if I'm in the ocean and then a stingray comes up or a jellyfish.
Dude,
That would be so scary.
But I want to go like. There's places you can go like scuba diving, and there's giant manta rays.
Oh,
It's so cool.
Ain't no way.
Izzy's weird when it comes to Izzy's not scared of
I've been
aliens, bro.
in the ocean and like
Yes, I am.
I don't know if it was a
so
shark.
high.
I don't know if it was
Same.
Wait, I'm telling you. I don't know if it was a
Haven't we
shark,
all?
but a giant fish swam past me once, and I don't know if it was a shark or just like a big fish, but it was like really scary, and I like
I
got out of the
caught a
water.
fish before. Oh, actually, I have a story about my first fish catch, and it was pretty cool. Because
dude, we haven't even done the first date.
because I was fishing, right? My first time ever fishing, right? And then there was all these Mexicans out there.
Jack.
Okay, that doesn't matter. There's all these grown men.
That's irrelevant.
Don't say that.
No,
Okay, continue.
there's a bunch of grown men out there. Okay, and they're all trying to catch the same fish, and I caught it without trying.
Wow.
It was a catfish.
Wow. Did it have whiskers?
Yeah. So I couldn't kiss my first fish because it was a catfish.
Kiss.
Yeah, you're supposed to kiss your fist.
So I
Fish.
kissed my you messed me up.
Kished.
So I kissed my second fish, which was an angelfish.
You're supposed to kiss it on the lips, Bailey.
Crickets.
Mhm.
What happened to the voice box? Because we haven't had that
I
for
don't
like
know.
weeks.
It
We lost
probably
it when we moved.
Yeah.
It probably
we lost it in the hurricane moving.
Yeah, we probably lost it in that
Hurricane.
one.
The hurricane
remember?
moving.
the hurricane move. Remember
Oh, yeah.
when the entire back?
I wasn't
No,
here.
we
I was
were.
in Florida.
Oh, that's true. Lucky dope.
Okay, guys. I have the verse.
That's crazy. We forgot to do the verse. Guys, I
Um,
have the milk.
Okay, John
Dad
6.
came back.
John 16:33. These things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world.
Hey!
Chill.
Okay.
Mom's
Excuse
me.
so Like, Mama's
Jack
concerned. What?
has the joke.
I have two, because it was short, okay?
Oh.
So, a wife got mad at her husband because he, like, didn't know anything about direction. So he packed his stuff up and right.
What did you just say?
Wait, say it again.
So a wife
Ah!
was mad at her husband because
That's actually
he had a
pretty
lack
funny.
of direction. Like, he didn't know directions and stuff. So he packed up his stuff and right.
Oh,
That's
that's
Okay.
funny.
Also,
Okay.
did you hear about the popular cemetery? People are dying to go to it.
Jack. That's bad.
That was funny though.
Okay. Bailey, story.
Okay, so this is actually about a worst date. Okay.
You said that!
So this is kind
Chill.
of like a girl, like a teenage
Okay,
girl
just
talking.
you don't have to
Okay.
explain it.
In my junior year of high school, this guy asked me out on a date. He rented a Redbox movie and made a pizza. We were watching the movie and the oven beeped, so the pizza was done. He looked me dead in the eye and said, "This is the worst part." I then watched this boy open the oven, pull the pizza out with his bare hands, rack and all, screaming at the top of his lungs.
That is so
What?
weird.
He didn't put on hot pads.
No,
Why would you even grab the
we never
rack?
had a second date.
That is so. I would be so embarrassed, like secondhand embarrassment.
Well, no one else is there, so why?
No,
If
like
you don't have hot
secondhand
pads, at
embarrassment.
least use like a towel or something around your hand.
No, like,
And the worst part is that
you
he
don't grab the rack.
that he said this is the worst part, and then pulls it out with
Like
his
he
bare hands
genuinely
and starts
thought that's what
screaming-
you're supposed to do.
and then starts screaming.
At least just grab the pizza and not the rack.
What a weirdo!
Why don't you, like, use... Dude, literally, if you don't have anything to grab it out with, literally take a plate, use a fork, and scoop it out onto the plate. That's what I'm doing.
Just get a towel
Yeah.
or something. At least something like.
No, because the rack is still burning hot.
Or
But
a
if you
sock or like double socks on one.
Double
hand.
no.
I'm so done with you.
No, look. You just use like a hot pad or wrap it or not a hot pad.
No, don't try and
A
convince me to do it
towel
differently.
to wrap around your
telling you how I'm
hands,
doing it.
and then you.
No, it'd still be hot.
But you probably wouldn't.
Continue.
Get a
You're not
Third
convinced.
degree burn.
Okay,
Bro,
who has,
Ew.
Okay,
Okay,
Izzy.
Izzy has the debate.
Okay, I think that in school we should not get to have homework.
Correct.
We
Correct.
already did this debate.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Okay, correct.
We did the, no, we did the...
Listen.
You get paid to go to school.
Listen, you go to school 7 hours a day. Well, not for us because we're homeschooled. But
We go
anyway,
2 hours a day.
if you like are in a regular school, you're there 7 hours a day. You spend 1 hour in each class. If the
Okay,
teacher
wait.
can't teach you what they need to teach you in that 1 hour of class, and then the teacher needs to fix themselves, not
Yeah.
Okay,
send
so-
me home with more work because
So,
When I was in
wait,
fifth
I'm not
grade-
done. Wait, because when you go home, like that's your time to study. Obviously, like studying at home, obviously, but that's also your time with like your family because the rest of the day your parents are working, you're at school, and then you go home. You need to spend time with your family, not spend more time at
yeah.
school.
So, if they're gonna send you home with homework every single day, they might as well just make school longer.
yeah.
Yeah, because I understand like assignments, like
Yeah,
like
a
assignments
book
that they
report or an
schedule in
essay.
advance, like, oh, this is due this day, like, obviously. And studying, like,
But it
tests
should
and
still
quizzes.
give you time to do it in class. See, like, when I was in 5th grade, Mr. Lee gave us time to do our homework in class. Like, he gave us like an hour to do a work in class. So I always do my homework before I even have to go home.
When I was in 5th grade, we literally only got homework one time. At like the second week of school, we had to write down our spelling list because the class was being bad. And I literally, that year, I had like the best grades that I've ever had.
Because homework messes with your grade, man. Especially
Yeah.
when you like zoom
Like,
through it.
homework doesn't help you,
But, see,
really.
like, with
Some
homework,
people it probably does, but it doesn't help me at all. It just makes me...
It's just the same class, same
Yeah.
work you're doing in class anyway.
Yeah.
It's literally just
It doesn't
doing
make
more
a difference.
problems.
Yeah.
it's the best when the teacher like assigns work in class and they're just like reviewing stuff that you already know. So you're just like secretly doing your homework when you're not supposed to.
Have you guys ever done your homework in class?
Yes.
Not
Every
counting Jack.
time.
Well, in high school we have study halls.
We would, bro. If we didn't finish it in
I
class,
didn't have a...
we would
I only
do it
had
in
study
color
hall in
line.
7th grade.
Yeah,
didn't have one in
I
8th
didn't really
grade.
have study halls that much because I would be working on
I-
like fine arts and that.
I did my homework in class because last year in 3rd grade we were she said that if you're done with your assignment, because sometimes you get done before the other people, like she explains it and then you do the work, so she said that if you get done before the class then you can do your homework in class. So like yeah crickets.
Anyways, what's next? Listener submissions?
Yep.
Konnichiwa.
These are so interesting. Oh, I did not mean.
Shit.
I'm trying to exit out and
We're just
Siri
struggling.
just like showed up for no reason.
I just
Okay.
forgot how to use an iPad.
Okay, guys.
These are like parent
Most
many are there?
cringe-worthy date stories. There's 1, 2, and then a little one. But the first two are like super long paragraphs.
Okay.
So be prepared. Okay, number 1. I was traveling on tour and met this guy at a church. He was actually the brother of a girl I went to college with. We chatted long distance for 2 or 3 months. He was from Indy, so when I went back on break, he planned a date for us. It was super cute at first. Putt-putt, arcade games, batting cages. It was a very cute first date. Then we went to dinner, and that is when it got weird. We sat down to eat, and he wasn't talking at all. Super weird. He was always very chatty. I went to the restroom, and he was on his phone. Okay, sure. I was gone, no big deal. I sit down, and he stays on the phone. The waitress comes, takes our order, and notices him on the phone. She gives me a weird look and just continues. He finally hangs up, and then proceeded to text his sister, and ignored me the rest of the time. He goes to the restroom. The waitress commented to me, "You on a date?" I replied, "Yes." She gives him this look that could kill, and says, "Oh no, girl, just leave." At the end of the date, we are sitting in his car, and he says he had a great time and sorry for being a little distracted. He said, "I'll text you tonight." I said, "Okay," and went inside. About 20 minutes, I got a text that said, "I had a great time today. Can't wait for next time. I'll call you in the morning." Then, I never heard from him again. I was ghosted before being ghosted was a thing. Wow, that's kind of sad. Like, imagine being
kinda
on a date
think
and he
that
just
it-
ignores you the whole time. Like, it was going good and then you go to dinner and he just ignores
I've literally never had a bad date.
you. Same.
I don't think any of us have.
Yeah,
None of us. Yeah.
Especially on the first date too, though.
for real.
Like,
And then he's like, "Can't wait for next time," and then doesn't ever, and then he ghosts her.
personally, I would have
That's-
blocked him. Like,
Yeah. Okay, next.
Okay.
it's like, okay, next. I don't care. Go.
I think I know who that is.
We all know who that is.
I don't.
Girl.
Tell me after.
Tell us after.
I was set up on a blind date with my friends and their brother.
Oh no. No. This is already bad.
Blind dates are already dumb.
Yeah.
No offense if you like
I don't know if they're
dates.
dumb. They're just like nerve-wracking. Like, it's like kind of awkward.
I mean, if
Because
it's,
you don't know what you're getting yourself into.
if it's people I trust, then I guess because like
No,
they wouldn't
no.
pick someone who's like weird.
Who are you gonna trust? Your
Not
best
according
friend?
to that story.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Who you
but
gonna
wait.
trust? Who you gonna trust? Your best friends will best friends will always mess you up, bro.
What?
They'll put you with the ugliest guy you can, the
Okay.
ugliest and weirdest guy they can find.
Okay, I was set up on a blind date with my friends and their brother. We decided to go canoeing and
Oh, and the brother.
eat a picnic lunch. I'm by far not the best at canoeing, but it could be a cute date. I met them at their church, and I saw the guy. I said good morning. He stared at me and walked away. I found my friends, and we were chatting. We were all sitting and packing the picnic. He made sure his back was facing me the entire time. Neither me or my friends had a big car, so my friend... Oh, I just lost my place. So my friend and I drove in my car. Her husband and the guy drove in another. We all had 2-door cars. My friend said, I don't know why he's acting weird. He's never like that. When we get to the canoeing place, the men get the canoe and sit in one. I just started laughing. Apparently in the car, they had discussed about the guy not wanting to be alone with me. I verified with my friend that he agreed to this, and she said yes. Halfway through the trip, we stopped to rest. I thought, okay, let me give this guy another chance. So, what do? I fix air conditioners. Oh, this is her asking, what do you do? And he says, I fix air conditioners. And then, just is in silence. And then she said, I tried one more time. What do you do for fun? He said, read. At this point, I was done. We were finished.
Did we tell them about that time that Izzy got grounded from books?
Yes, you have. Multiple times.
Not from screens, from books.
You've said it multiple times. I got grounded from books because I stayed up reading one time. And ended up only getting 1 hour of sleep on a school night.
Oh, on a school night.
Yeah.
Did you fall asleep in class?
Yes.
Have you guys ever fallen asleep
Dude,
in class?
I started falling asleep in class.
Yes.
Yes.
One time.
I started falling asleep in class, so the teacher made me stand up, and I was still falling asleep while I was standing up.
Oh my. What teacher? Or what
No,
class?
I'm not saying
What
that.
class?
No, because then you'll know.
Okay, and?
No.
Wait.
I'll tell you
I've
after.
fallen asleep
I'll tell you after.
I've fallen asleep in history class.
One time in English class, though, I fell asleep,
Oh, I know who
and
this
I
guy
was
is.
just laying there, and nobody said anything, and I was sleeping the entire class, and the teacher didn't even care.
I know who
See,
Hister is.
I had
History. I said English.
Oh,
I
I know
had
who
a
English is too.
teacher, okay, and I was, whenever someone was falling asleep, they wouldn't care. Okay, they would not care. They would be like, okay, let them sleep, because he would be like, oh yeah, if you fail, that's not my problem, that's your problem.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
And so I would always do the thing where I fall asleep, but I can hear every single word. That's what I would do every single class.
Like halfway asleep?
Boy.
No, I fall asleep and I can hear everything and I remember everything.
So you were just resting your eyes.
No, it was to the point where I was basically asleep, but I was asleep.
Oh, that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I fall asleep in the car and there's music playing,
Yeah.
I can hear the music and I'm singing it in my dreams.
Yeah, that happened.
And it's weird. And then I wake up and the song's playing and I'm like, wait, what? I thought that was just in my sleep.
Yeah, that happened. That's what I did every single time when I fall asleep in class. That's exactly what happens. I don't even know how to activate. I'm super.
Super.
So
But that's not what it is.
it doesn't matter. It is now.
What is it?
It's
It's like
Holy Spirit.
Oh,
activate.
that's what Holy Spirit. Activate.
Yeah, I would do
Holy
that.
Spirit,
And there was one
activate.
time I actually fell asleep. And that one time I actually fell asleep. They were like, wake up. So I don't know if he knew or something. I know he's sleeping. I don't know
Okay.
how it works.
What's next? The really short one.
It says
Oh, I was
there
probably
was
snoring.
there was one anniversary that I paid for the entire night because the guy didn't have any money.
So
No,
Hey,
no.
what about
no,
the
no.
woman
Listen,
lines?
listen. No, listen.
What about those?
If you're on a date, the guy pays. Period. End of conversation.
I think whoever asked who out on the date should pay.
No.
Yeah,
Normally-
yeah, that's reasonable.
Because what about woman rights and what about woman equality? So yeah,
We're not feminists, Jack.
but some people are.
Okay, then they can pay for the meal.
Cool.
If a girl wants to pay, let her pay. But if the guy, if a guy's taking me on a date,
He's gonna pay.
he needs to pay for it. That's
What if he doesn't
End of
have
conversation.
any money?
then
he
he's
shouldn't have
getting
taken me on a dinner date.
then dumped. Period. Dumped.
See, love him
No.
Damn.
No,
But
that's
you're
not
gonna
what
get
I mean.
canceled.
No, I'm saying if he's not man
Gold
enough to pay for a
digger.
meal, then I'm not being with you.
But what if he like forgot his wallet, but he says he'll like pay you back later?
Okay, then I'll pay for it.
He doesn't have
if
any
he'll pay me back later. If he doesn't have any money, then he shouldn't be taking a girl on a date in the first place.
You hear that, boy?
Jack, get out of here.
I know you were listening. And I know you have a job.
So stupid.
Don't be dumb on purpose.
His face.
No, but
But
anyways.
Moving on.
why did none of you guys say something when I got that close to it? I was like, and you guys just didn't say anything.
In my mind, I was like, "What are you doing?"
It's not like you were yelling into the mic. You were just talking normally.
I know who you are. I know you were listening.
Can I get a Hoya?
No.
They're all giving me a Hoya. Every single one. of
Okay,
them.
what's next, Bridget?
What do you mean what's next? That was the end of it.
That's it?
You guys gotta come up with you guys gotta come up with stuff too. It's not all on me.
Guys, listen. So.
Do you guys want to hear my Amazon cart?
Listen,
No,
listen,
nobody
guys.
wants to hear your
Listen,
Amazon
Okay, I'm talking about something that Bailey made me mad. Okay.
I swear.
So, Bailey, I was like, oh, Bailey. Okay. So in like 4 days, there's this tournament, right?
Mhm.
And it can get us a bunch of free stuff, like like a skin, a backbling, a pickaxe, a bunch of stuff.
He's talking about Fortnite, if you're not aware.
If we make top 1,000, which we probably won't, but why not try? So, I spend 20 minutes of my day getting 2FA on her account so she can play it with me. And I'm like, okay, I got 2FA on your account, so now you can play with it. And she's like, actually, I don't really want to play. So now I'm going to have to play a duos tournament as a solo.
You don't have to play it.
I'm playing it.
None of your other friends have 2FA?
No, they do, but they won't be able to play that late.
Why?
Because it's 8 to 11 our time, and they're so it's 2 a.m. It goes until 2 a.m. their time.
Yep.
So I have to just...
Well, what's his name usually stays up that late?
No, nobody stays up that late.
They stay up.
Okay,
Don't-
don't say names. Don't say names. They stay up.
We
when
stayed
they're
their
at-
names. We said their
Oh
names
yeah,
before.
they stay up that late when they're at someone else's house. We
No,
haven't
not
said that.
them.
What are you guys talking about? I'm so
No.
lost.
He doesn't stay up
Fortnite.
that late. He doesn't stay up that late.
He
ever.
used to.
He used not anymore. He goes to bed at 10:30 now.
Oh. Does he really?
Yeah, he does.
Ah!
What was that?
Do you guys want to buy me a new iPad case?
What?
What?
Yeah, I was just literally. No, I was thinking.
I need
about
a new iPad
your
case.
iPad.
Yeah.
What
'cause she
iPad do
went
you
on
have?
Because she
No,
went on it and she
it's so-
painted it.
I painted on it because it was dirty
Dirty.
because I took stickers off and the residue stayed on. So I painted it and now it's disgusting.
What kind of iPad do you have?
Yeah, what case do I need to
A
buy?
9th generation.
Okay. Because I was trying to get
I don't know. I
one
think that's what it's called.
for Secret Santa, but then they didn't have any in store or anything, and I also didn't even know which iPad you have.
Okay. So, Goodwill haul. We went to Goodwill
Oh.
and I added these 2 books to my Amazon list a couple of days ago. And we go to Goodwill
Beeline to the books.
and I had no expectations. I just went straight to the book section, but I had no expectations because it's Goodwill. And so Izzy points out these books and she's like, I'm like, what? And then I look at it and it's the 2 books that I added on my Amazon list. Literally.
Wait, what happened?
I'm literally not repeating myself.
I'm texting someone.
And so I bought them because they were $2 each.
Yeah.
So yeah.
For only $10 eaches.
Dude, and then we were walking around and I saw this section and I saw this really, really, really big Squishamallow. Which, if you don't know what that is, then you're an uncultured swine. Anyways, there was 2 of the biggest size of Squishamallows. Actually, there was 3 of the biggest size of Squishamallows you can get. One of them was
I found
ugly,
a sage
though.
green case.
There was a purple
Let me see.
stingray. There was a purple stingray and a gray shark. Me and Bailey both got the gray sharks for only $6 each, even though the big
Gray
size...
shark.
For only $6.
Yeah, you got the gray shark and
You
I got the
didn't.
purple stingray. I know, I said me and Bailey.
$6 each.
Anyways, so me and Bailey both got them for $6 each. Even
No,
though
but
each is-
normally,
No, I'll look because I want to get a keyboard case.
Okay.
even though
Just tell me.
normally when you buy the big ones, they're like $15 at least. Like that's the cheapest you can find
But you
them,
don't
and they're
even have any
usually
money.
$20. So it was a steal. And Bridget got an avocado one.
Shut
That's
up.
like the regular size.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
Is anyone else noticing that Bailey's cheeks are just super red?
All the
She
time.
looks sunburnt.
All the time.
I think she is sunburnt.
No, she's not.
No, she's
Some
sunburnt.
She never
people's
goes
cheeks are
outside.
just naturally red.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. You're gonna blind yourself.
Jack, you make me lose brain cells.
What else?
Stop
is new?
it! You're gonna blind me and you. Stop.
Quit messing.
It's blinding. Stop it.
Guys, we're in a new room too.
I'm blinded by what?
We're in a new room.
Oh yeah. Okay, guys. We should just end.
Yeah.
Make sure to subscribe to Bridget's YouTube channel.
No. Okay, guys, do the outro.